Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, that is Quality Automation Assured. So in today's session we are going to see how we are going to install and set up the Node.js and also how we are going to install and set up the Visual Studio. So here basically installing Node.js is mandatory as all the automation script which we are going to write that is in JavaScript language, and the JavaScript will always run on Node.js platform. And moreover, all the WebDriver IO automation we are going to write the test cases or script the test cases are always written on JavaScript, and the WebDriver IO always run on Node.js platform. Hence, installing the Node.js is mandatory here. So coming to the Visual Studio, so basically this is just an IDE. So you can use any other IDEs also to automate. For example, you can go ahead with Eclipse, or we have Apache NetBeans or IntelliJ, etc. So let's get started. So first we are going to install and set up the Node.js. So let me open my browser, and here is the official website to download the Node.js. So once you are on Node.js homepage, you can see all the related information like downloads, documentation, certification, and so on. So at this point of time, we are not going to deviate anywhere. Our main focus is just to download the Node.js and set up into our system. So basically, what is Node.js? So Node.js is just an open source cross-platform JavaScript runtime environment. So all the JavaScript what we are going to write the code, that will be run always on Node.js. That is, all the WebDriver IO automation suite, we are going to run it on Node.js platform. So how to download it? So in the home page itself, we have an option to download. Like so, this is to download for the Windows, and this is the latest version. But always we should keep it in mind that we have to go for recommended version. So the recommended version which has been recommended by Node.js is 20.9.4. So we are going to download this here in our sessions. So, and there is one note here: if your system or the computer is not compatible with the latest or the recommended version of Node.js, you can go ahead and download the previous versions also. For that, go to About Node page, click on Releases, then you see all the previous versions of Node.js, and make sure that download such a version which is compatible with your computer. So how to do that? So if I want to download the previous version, say 17.9.1, click on Releases. Here you can see the list here, and then just click on the link which ends with MSI, and it is for 64-bit operating system. So in this session, we are just going to download the recommended one. I think most of you can download the recommended one. So whatever I said, that is very rare, means very old PCs or computers, they are not compatible, but 99% there is no problem with downloading the recommended version. So here we have, if I go to download, here we can install it in Windows, Mac OS, and source code. So let's go ahead and click on Windows installer so that the Node.js will be downloaded to system. Here you can see it's in progress. Yes, and this is what it is downloaded now. Let me go to the download section from my computer. Now I can see this Node.js. Let me double click this, and let me go ahead, next, accept, next, 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 and then install it. So keep all the status by default. It will take few seconds to install. Now you can see the Node.js is successfully installed. Let's click on finish. Now one important thing is how you are going to make sure that the Node.js is installed successfully. What you are going to do is you just go and type cmd, that is command prompt, and just type node space -v and hit enter. Here you can see the version. It means that the Node.js is successfully installed in your computer and it is ready for use. So this is how we are going to install the Node.js, and the next step what we are going to see is how we are going to install and set up the Visual Studio. I think most of you have this Visual Studio into your computer, but who don't have, so I'm just going to quickly cover how we are going to download and set up the Visual Studio. Let's go to computer, open Google Chrome and go to the official website of Visual Studio Code. There you can find the option. You can download it from here or you can download it from here as well. So let me just click on this particular button, and then as soon as you hit, you can see the VS Code is getting downloaded into your system. So this also will take few seconds. Let's wait for that. And it's not mandatory you have to use the Visual Studio. So any IDE could work for you. That's all up to your convenience. But VS Code, I think many of us are used to this. So it's done. Let me go to my downloads part. Let me just refresh. Yes, and double click this. It will take few seconds. Yeah, just accept the agreement. Click on next. Keep everything as default. Click on install, and here we go. The VS Code is getting installed now. So even this will also take few seconds. Yes. So the Visual Studio is successfully installed to your computer. As soon as you click on finish, now the VS Code is open. So in this video you have learned how to do the setup for Node.js as well as Visual Studio. So if you like this video, just press like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, that is Quality Automation Assured. So in the next video we are going to start with the JavaScript concepts, and first we'll start with variables and then we will cover the string operations. So basically variables will cover it at a very high level, because I think most of you know what is a variable, how to declare it, and how to use it. And the string operations I'm going to cover, which are critically important for our test automation. So that's it from this video. Thanks for watching, and so let's meet in next video. Have a good day. Thank you all.